All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, guys. Thank you. Okay. I had to go and grab my notes. Welcome once again. It's that day. It's that time. We coming again live, guys. We are here for another time, another opportunity to share with you guys. How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How are you doing? All right. Okay. So tell your friends again that we are live. Tell your friends that we are live for another day, another discussion. I'm looking for my notes because I think I have it somewhere. How is everyone doing? Remind your friends that we are live. We'll be discussing again an important topic which you guys actually requested. You've been requesting, and I hope you guys will like it. I don't know if I type the title or I don't remember.
The
Let me
title.
check. Title for today. I don't remember typing it. It's not
Have you
right.
sent it to me?
No, if you check, let's see. Yes, guys, we're still waiting. Who is in the house? Who is in the house? Who is in the house? Who is in the house?
Hmm.
Okay, I thought I didn't write the
Yeah.
title. Yes, guys. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? I see three people already are tuned in. Three people are tuned in. So, guys, welcome again for today's discussion. I hope you guys had a fantastic time or a fantastic day. How was your day? And how is everything? How is everything? So we just still waiting. Make sure you also share. Make sure you share with your friends. That way, we will start together and we will discuss some of the things that you guys might be interested in. So we are waiting for more people to join, more people to join, and who is here already? Let me know. Let me know by saying something on the comment section. Who are here? Who are here? Let me know. Let me know. Give you a shout out. Let me know, guys. Let me know who is here already. Again, I want to really thank you guys for always coming and supporting the channel. As you know, we are here to empower ourselves with the skills that we need and tools that we need for day-to-day life. And that is actually like what makes us to come every time here and share with you guys. So we are just waiting for more people to join, and that way we can start our discussion for today. So this is one of the topic that many of you have been requesting for some time. And we see, when something is being requested, that means it's important, and that's why we decided today that we're going to talk about it, and hopefully you will get something out of it. And if that's something that you are interested in, uh, it'll be uh, useful for you, because you don't really have to uh, go to specific place to work, but you can actually work from where you are. So, and I know most of the people you know about it, but we'll be going and seeing some of the things that you really need to, because before you start everything, you need to equip yourself with everything that you need, so that when you start, you will be ready to roll. You don't want to start something when you don't have, or you haven't established the foundation. For everything, foundation is the most important thing. Foundation is the most important thing. So, and that is why we will be going in a little bit in detail, and seeing, like making sure at least we cover the basics. That way, if this is something you'll be interested in, you will have all the necessary tools, at least to get you started. So I believe you are reaching out to your friends, uh, because also I'm very sure they are interested in this topic. So I don't want to start and leave other people. So I'll just give a couple minutes, and maybe around 3 minutes, and we'll get started. If you want to say something as we wait for them to.
Yes. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Mhm.
It's nice to see all of you. I hope you had a good weekend so far. Us over here, we are good. We are healthy. We thank God for everything. So today, I'm very excited for this topic. Even me, I'm interested because it's another source of income,
Mhm.
knowledge.
Mhm.
So it's a good topic. So I'm
Exactly.
looking forward to hear more about this topic. Yep.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Hi, Gayon. I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Who else are in the house? Who else are in the house? Uh, we're going to start in the next almost 2.5 minutes. So please, if you there is someone that also might need this information, make sure you are sharing also, that they can join and benefit from today's discussion. Mhm. Okay, nato kukutupa. That's why bado tuko hapa. Bado tuko hapa. We are still here. We are still here. Yes, guys, I see people are joining. Who else say something as you join? That way we know who is in the house, who is in the house, so that we can give you a shout out. Let us know who else are in the house. I see 7 people. 7 people are in the house. 7 people are in the house. So, guys, we are going to Kipkoskehemos. Thank you so much. You say hello to you, and welcome. And we want to also to say thank you for always coming and being part of life. Uh, so, guys, we're going to get started. We are going to get started, and other people will join us along the way. And also, if they will miss part of this information, we'll upload this after the live stream, and they can go and get this information. Cyril, you say, hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, Damien, Keon, Sasa, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So, today we are going to talk about how to become a freelance or a freelance writer, or that's I think I can term as also
Job.
online job or writer. So
Yes.
I don't know how much information you have, or how much do you understand about this topic. So first of all, it's wide. It's a wide area, and also when I was going through and also getting some knowledge and more info about this topic, I realized it's not only like writing for specific, like so. First of all, before actually you need to be to have an interest and also dedication, because this is something that it will require a lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of uh, a lot of reading. So you have to have that interest and dedication. And another thing also, you have to have what we call a self motivation. The drive in you, the self motivation should be something that is coming from or within you. Because if you don't like it, and then that like I don't think you will be interested in doing something that you don't like. So, and that is why you need to have motivation. Another thing also, it's this is flexible. So online or freelance jobs are flexible. These are things that you can do at your home, as long as you have the tools or what you need to do the job. You can do it from anywhere. So I feel like this is something that is really beneficial. So, who are freelance writers? So, when you hear about the word freelance writer, what comes to your mind? So, these are people who produce like different types of content, for a wide range of clients across the world or diverse industries. Okay, so if you are deciding or if you want to be a freelance, so you will be writing for different people in different parts of the world, and also we will be writing for different also companies. So there is a lot in the companies to write about. And I don't know if many of you really knew that when you venture into this, I mean, you can specify, you can choose a specific thing or niche that you want to concentrate on. But at the same time, you can also write or venture into different or variety areas or niches. uh Bob Mutai, you said you guys believe in gambling, have learned into into something
Something crazy
crazy.
online which looks like casino.
So I don't advocate, like me, I don't advocate any gambling, because it's not one is not something that we will be actually encouraging people to do. But for me, I don't. So yeah, I think it's a personal opinion.
Mhm.
That's a personal opinion.
Yes.
CPO, right on time. Thanks, Ben Mutai, for the invite. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, we are continuing, and also we'll be checking your comments. But most importantly, if you have a pen, make sure you take notes on this, because if it's something that will interest you, and then you really have to have this information and step, so that you will not just venture into something and then later on you will not be able to continue. So you okay, so this with freelance, most of the time you will be actually like communicating with, your clients or your posts through like mobile phones, emails, video conferencing. So that means you should have that communication skills. You should be able to communicate. You should be able to pass your information. And the other people also should be able to receive information that you are passing. So those communication skills are very important. And
Okay.
freelance also can be either you can work as an independent contractor, or you can work in collaboration with other writers or freelancers. So you can choose if you want, of course, to be more to have more ways or more opportunities, more knowledge. I will feel like if you work with corporation, you will be able to connect with more people versus if you are just doing it yourself. You want to say
Also,
something on that?
yes, there's a good point which you've said, which
Mhm,
is communication.
mhm,
When you talk about communication, what does it say?
mhm.
It says like make sure you have the right technology,
Yeah.
because this type of jobs you need the right technology. You might need the right type of laptop,
Mhm.
your mouse,
Yeah.
things like that, your keyboard,
Mhm.
the softwares which you are using, the
Mhm.
applications,
Yeah.
and you must have the right type of like a strong internet connection,
Yeah.
so that when you are working on your job, you don't lag, you don't waste too much time on trying to update or upload a document. So
True.
the right type of technology is very, very important. That is like the basic thing
Mhm.
before starting any type of online job.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, as we were saying, like make sure you make some notes because we will be taking you. I know most people when you talk about online, you guys were asking about, hey, how can I or link us with online jobs? But for I feel like first we should have an understanding of what we need before we really
The basics.
like start doing these jobs, because I can link you or I can tell you, oh, here is the companies that are offering freelance writing. But the thing is, you have the tools that you need, and that's why we are preparing you guys right now step by step, and then at the end we will give you some of the companies that do over freelance writing. So I think that is the right way to go. And that's why I was saying it's important if you make some notes here and there. So what are some of the steps that are you have to take if you want to be a freelance writer? So first of all, you have to read before you start anything. Just make sure you have a great and good foundation of the industry that you are about to go and like work. Okay. So you need to do a lot of research about the freelance writing industry. That way you will know like the rules. You will know everything that you need before you actually go and start doing the writing. So what are some of the things that you can be doing when you say reading or getting to know more about the industry? So you can go make sure you read the biography, the articles, the vlogs, the content, of established freelancers, because always we say there are some mentors, right? So at this point, we can say there are people who have done the freelance writing for a good amount of time. So they have an established or even published articles that you can read, and you can have information on how to start and how to go about it. And that is why you need to really read, because if you just go without really reading about the industry, understanding, like the basic and the foundation and all that, you will reach a point where you will be missing a point. And I told you, in life or in everything you do, there is always like check and blocks, like requirement, right? So when you are, before you do everything, you need to make sure you are checking those blocks, those requirements, so that you don't skip a step. Because if you skip a step, and then it will cost you down the road. So always try to follow a step when you are doing something.
True.
All right. So Bob, you say what are the requirements for freelancer to start rolling? So, and that's why we are going step by step. We are building a foundation, and we'll be talking about and addressing more majority of the questions that you guys have. So just stick around, and let's go. And if you feel like we are missing something, you can ask as we go along. All right. So you need to know, like, you need to know exactly what it takes, to be a freelance or to start a freelance writing. What does it take? How to manage the business, because it's a business. So once you become a freelancer, you already venturing into a business. So you need to read and know about how to manage that business. How like to do the writing process. You need to have all those skills. That is why you really need to do about that industry that you're about to venture in. You need also to read about where. So if you become a freelance, where are you going, or how are you going to apply for a job? you know and also how does it work, the setting, or the rate, because you have to know all these things, because you don't want to start writing a paper or applying a job, and then
Which you have no
after you
idea.
write the paper, you are just told, okay, this is how much I will pay you. So
True.
you need to have all that, and you have to have that information before you start. That way you will have uh, all the agreements before you start uh, doing the writing. So now, so step number two is you have to develop necessary business skills. I told you this is a business. You are venturing into business, and it's just like another business. So there are rules, like there are policies, there are requirements. So you have to develop all that, because one, you have to have good organizational skills, because you need to be organized. When you start writing, you might be working in like with one or two projects at a time. So you need to be able to organize your, like you have a good organization. You should be able to organize your time, organize your files and everything, because you will be working, and maybe you will be using only one computer, but you will be having several projects in your computer. So you need also to learn how to organize your stuff, like in your computer, so that you will not mix or end up writing a different content, or mix up like the writings for two or three different people. So you have to have that organization.
Yes.
Another thing also, you have to be able to have what you call time management. So as you know, all these. So if you venture into to be a freelance, you will have, you'll be given, a task, right? And there is also time. So you will be told, this needs to be completed by a certain time. So you need to be able now to calculate how my time it will take you to write, how my time it will take you to get the resources, how my time it will get you to do the research. Because for everything that you do, you have to do research. So you have to be able to, like to manage your time, so that you will not risk the like if you become late, and then next time no one will want to give you, like
The
work.
project.
Yeah.
True.
So make sure you are on top of your stuff. So that is where time management comes in.
Very true.
And another thing is also, you need to be able to have what is called like writing routine,
Yes.
because yes, again, it goes in hand with time management. Because if you're not able to type, maybe you will be typing almost what, like, because most of these things that you'll be doing is not just like a simple like composition that you'll
Yeah.
be writing. It'll be a project,
Yeah.
maybe on almost 100 pages.
Yeah.
So now you should be able to really type very fast. So you need to be, like create what is called a typing routine. That way you will be able to really write and be able to meet the time.
Also, you must have like exceptional writing skills,
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
that your comprehension of sentences
Mhm.
can be like they can make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you should be precise
Mhm.
and
Straight to the
straight.
point.
Yeah, you need to be able to write using or combining all these like long sentences, putting into small sentences, but it's carrying the whole meaning, or you are passing the whole information. Okay. So Mutai Bennett, you say, but freelancing is the best and easy way of earning online. So yeah, it is. But again, I don't know how many people are doing it, or how many people are interested, or how many people have this information. And that's why for sure we are coming today to share, because we are here to empower ourselves and also share all this information. That way it will benefit us and in turn benefit our community. Yes, you can see right now we don't really have like job employment. And I told you we need to create, like job employment. You need to see where you can work. So exactly. So another thing also that you need to do is keep track of in progress, completed, pending projects, sent, pending invoices. So it'll be a lot of multitasking, guys. You are not only going to be writing. So you will be writing, and you will be writing at the same time you will be doing research. So all this stuff they're going like simultaneously. So you'll be writing, doing research, and also you will be keeping track. How many projects have I completed? How many projects are pending? How many, like payment transaction? So all these, it's a lot of, like multitasking, a lot of work going on simultaneously. So that's why you need to be able to really have that time management and also organization. Okay. And also like you have to do like job application, because you will be looking for jobs online. You will be looking for these companies that are over uh, like freelance writing, and you will be submitting application forms. So you you will not be waiting for someone to reach you. Actually, you are the one who will be reaching out and looking for and putting in application. And then now there is the company that you're working in. You will be they will be now looking at your work, your overall, projects that you've done, and now based on. So it's like a competition, and that's why you really have to have all these skills, because you need, like to make your work presentable, so that when the company has a project, they will trust you and they will give you the the project. But still, you need to do the application.
Yes. Adding something on what you've said.
Mhm,
So most of these online jobs,
mhm,
they require you open your own account.
mhm,
So by opening your own account, it will be easier for you to search for a job.
mhm,
And while you are having your online account, they
mhm,
have ratings.
mhm.
So some accounts they have stars like 3 stars, 1 star, five
Yeah.
star. It's like opening an Uber account, or what are these types of
Any other platform
any
that,
platform which you are offering
yeah,
services
yeah,
online.
you
So
are being rated.
yes, you're being rated. That's the right word.
Mhm,
So the client who you're trying to work for, them, the job which they're trying to give you, they'll check your ratings. So if your rating is not good and you're not finishing your job on time,
mhm,
it makes it hard for
mhm,
you to get a job.
mhm,
So that is something you must keep in mind. Make sure when you open up your account,
mhm,
every task that you are doing, make sure it's on point,
mhm,
and people even leave reviews.
mhm,
So before somebody wants to hire you for a job, they'll check the reviews,
mhm,
they'll check your rating.
mhm.
If something sounds wrong on your reviews,
Yeah.
or somebody says anything wrong, it makes it hard for you to get a job.
Yes.
So make sure and keep it in mind. Make sure anytime you're doing a task, everything should be on point, on time, and make sure your account is always up to date.
Mhm.
And if you have any job, sometimes some of the accounts you can post your work and say what you do,
Yeah.
so that it makes it easier for you to get jobs
Mhm.
and get hired. So opening an account is very important.
Yeah. So yeah, I see people writing, right? I think we've talked about, and some of these will be just reminder of what we've talked before. Because one we have talked about in life or in business, right? We do take risks, right? You just have to evaluate and see that and make sure you're taking the right risk, right? Second thing is about payment. That is why now when that comes in, you need to make sure before you actually pay, you are paying for the right company, right? So now we've talked about doing research, reading about the companies. That way you will be able to know if they are legit, right? And I told you yesterday again, for everything good, there comes another bad just close or next to it. So we just have to be vigilant when we are doing all this, because they are right companies with the overdose services, and there are also other pseudo companies. So you just have to be careful and do your due diligence, do your part, make sure you read, check. I'm very sure you will be able to know if the company is legit or not.
Somebody who had a very good point.
It's up.
Somebody asked a question. It was a very good question.
Okay, there you go. I think it's down somewhere here.
Somebody asked people as yes, this is Mutai Bernard. Evan, sometimes they sell those accounts. That's very true.
Yeah.
Mostly people overseas in the States, they sell their accounts, but mostly it's not selling. It's like they hire you.
Yeah.
So when they hire you, they monitor your job.
Yeah.
So if a task, maybe the employer who somebody is giving you the job gives you like a timeline of a week to finish the job, and you take maybe 2 weeks, that means he will red flag you. And maybe they'll give you a warning, and if you take more time, they will take your account. Or they will close. That's what people do. That's very true. People sell their accounts, but they don't really sell. They hire you for the job. They take a certain amount percentage of their.
Exactly. That is what you are talking about. Mutai is saying, Evans, my account was suspended for failing to complete. Exactly.
Yes.
Time management.
They
are very big on time. So make sure if you're given a project, make sure you complete on time. Okay. And I would say sometimes you can work as a group. Make sure you have also someone else, just in case you are running late or you become make sure you have someone you trust, that if you cannot complete the project, let's say for whatever reason, they can just complete it for you. Right?
Also to put it out there, nowadays there's this software called the AI. If you can download it, of which mostly I don't recommend people to do it. But if it will help you to construct sentences, if you're doing a thesis, a project, it will help you to construct a paragraph or a thesis in short time. So it's another option. You can use the AI, and it will help you to finish your job on time.
Okay, so you say, and Charles Mutai nowadays develops and sells app. He will tell us how he's doing. We need those information, and that's why I'm saying information is power, right? If there is anyone who knows anything about it, come on board, tell us, or tell the group what they need to know about it. Time management is crucial when working online. You can wake up 3 a.m. to submit the project. Exactly.
That's true.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Because of the time difference. Depending on your client.
That's how it works. So time is of essence here when it comes to freelance, because they have the timeline. The project has to be submitted at a certain time, so that is why also they will put a timeline for you, because they have to come and review also before they actually submit. So that's why it's of essence.
Yeah.
Okay, there is ups and downs when freelancing. Sometimes payment delay, which is hurting the most. I know, yeah, because one of my friends was doing it, and sometimes they will and I think it's the reason is like the transaction apps again, because some apps are working in some other places, some apps are not working like in other countries. So all transaction, maybe the big boss is paying through direct with the company. Right now coming down, all this you have to pay through Cash App, sell all these other. So connecting all those chains, that's why sometimes it takes time, because they have to verify and make sure they will pay the right person, because fraud is real. So everybody is taking precautions, so just have to have that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was we'll be going through as we also go through these steps. That way we will be on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, ensure. So point number three is ensure you have tools of trades. So I Evans talk about like laptop or computer writing program. Make sure it's not just any other laptop. Make sure you have a laptop that is compatible with the not like the program that is
program.
using
Yeah.
to write. Again, also make sure your computer has like tax management program, and also have photo editing software, because some of these projects that we'll be doing might have like might have you to upload a photo or edit a photo of something, just like for more information or reference. So that is why like you have to have all these right tools before you actually start working on that.
True.
So also so in your website, right, in your website you can show your content, and if you've done it, and also you've reached a point where you publish some of the some of your content, you can have like the blogs, like small clips, like, and you can put that in your website. That way, at least if someone is looking, you have to make your portfolio really nice. That way people can go and see just a glimpse of what you've done. That is, it makes a difference, because let's say my account has nothing, and Evan's account has like more information about whoever he is, how many projects he has done, and all that. It makes a difference. So when you are making your portfolio, make
Yes.
sure you create and make it impressive. Make it when someone visits your portfolio, he will, he wants to know more about you, about your projects, about like, so you make it impressive. Like that first impression. Because like if I visit your your portfolio, your website, and you have nothing to over, it's just like contact information and that, and then it's
There'll be
fishy.
no job offer.
Exactly.
It's a big risk.
Yeah, but if there is some, like a clips of whatever you've done, the projects that you've done, it makes a difference.
Very true.
Okay, and
As they
so
say,
mhm,
Mutai Bernard,
mhm.
Kevin, be serious and might hook you up. That sounds good.
Yeah,
If you have
yeah.
if you have
If
a
your
gig,
connection,
yeah, it's very
let's
nice.
connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's connect people to
Mhm.
these opportunities. That's what we are doing. We are
Yeah.
here to educate ourselves, to have these basic knowledge, basic skills, and we
Yes.
are also here to connect one another, because maybe I know somewhere where they are offering these, kinds of job,
Yeah.
and someone who is a writer. Just hook them up, connect,
Mhm.
connect. Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the things, the tools of trades that we were talking about is laptop. Make sure you have a website. Make sure you have a business email, because you will be communicating back and forth.
Yes.
Make sure you have a phone which like also have a video uh, conferencing account, because sometimes some of the clients will want to see a person, not
True.
just like communicating. It can be a robot. So that is why they may request a video conference to see the type of person, like I'm about to keep the project. So make sure your computer or phone is enabled with video conferencing account. And lastly, with the
Also,
number three is the bank account,
yeah.
because there is no way they're going to pay you if you don't have like some form of account where they can deposit your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming to this phone number, I might add on, for this type of job or projects, it's advisable that you open or you register another phone number strictly for this.
Yeah.
Don't mix up your personal phone number with your job phone number.
Yeah.
So that's what mostly people are recommended to do. Make sure you have a separate phone number, email account, bank account. Make sure you open everything new for your business and for your online writing jobs, so that it makes you easier to plan and know what is coming ahead, so that you don't get mixed up and you can make proper calculations and plans
Yeah.
in advance. Yeah.
Bernard Mudase, Kevin, this game is for the genius. And then Bernard, again, you say they normally pay through PayPal, LS, and SendWave.
That's
Okay.
true.
Kevin, pizzerias. Okay, you had already read that. Let me see. I think we have other points in here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Michael said training is considered fast in any online job. Yes. So that's why you need to, part of that application, there is information that you will be filling pertaining your skills and everything. So that is where also they can access like how really you prepare for this for this job.
That's
So
your portfolio.
exactly, that's why I was saying make sure you put everything that you have, all the qualification, everything that you think like it will make you stand out, or it will makes you separates you from your peers.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to own a website where you place your skills. Like me, I'm architect and now has a website account. You will see my design there. There you go. That's
Very
a good
good.
thing. And if you
Very
don't
good.
have an account, or if you are struggling, you don't know how to open one, you already have Ben. He can, go step by step and help you opening a website. Thank you so much, Ben, for that info. That is very, very important.
Yes.
All right. And then Selena say, what
What if you take a group of 2 to 3, maybe of your trustees, then order from a single account and divide the work? This will help one catch up with time, 2 will grow the account rapidly.
So I mean, like, so long as it's one account, that's what I mean. It costs kind of what I was saying. You have to have like a backup if you're running behind. Like you can say, hey, can you have done this? I'm doing research, but this is what I have. Can you go ahead and start like typing and
Yeah.
creating, like that way you will be moving. If you're doing like a research, someone else can be writing.
Very true.
Yeah, so I think it can work as long as it's not two account, but it's one
One
account.
account.
Yeah. Oh, Pry, I think you could try this to ongea nyuma ya 10. Okay, Mutai, I'll reach you nyuma ya 10. There you go. That's what we want. We want people who are proactive. When you
Yes.
see an opportunity that you feel like you can try, go ahead.
Very
Go
true.
ahead and give a try. Go ahead and give a try. Celine, that is a deal. I once worked for someone but was paid peanuts. So it depends. And that is why, again, it goes back to what I was telling you, right? Before you start any projects, make sure all terms are being clearly read and understood. So there will be no one saying, oh, I'm paying, because you enter into contract, and that
Yes.
is what should be in there. You enter into contract, so before you start the project, you already know I will be paid this amount. So long as you meet the time, and also so long as it's kind of, I mean, like if you're given a project and you write something that is not to the standard, I think again that is where like some problem can arise.
Very true.
Yeah, because depending on what you present, will determine also. Maybe someone will promise to pay you some amount, but now when they go through or someone failed the project, do you think like someone will pay you if you write a project and someone failed? I don't think so. So
Yeah.
these things you have to just know, and like if you given a project, make sure you deliver, right? That is what I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Mm.
There's also a target sometimes.
Mutai, we're going to have a tea. You may attend. Worry less. There is a lot I want to learn from you. Thank you so much. It depends on online business is also a challenge sometimes, especially online writing. It needs a sober mind, so you must be smart with clear mind if you want to. Exactly, and that's why we are sharing all this information. And again, most of the time we come live, we are sharing information. It's not going to be for everybody, but it will benefit someone. And again, sometimes, right? I told you, when you get this information, don't just let it sit. Go and pass along. Go out there. Tell a friend, hey, there is this talk here, man. Go watch this. I think this might benefit you. And that is how we enlighten ourselves. Pass this information to other people. Share this video with other people. Maybe someone is struggling and they're smart. They can write, but they don't have this information. And that's why we are bringing this information. And you will help this information to reach to many people if you share with them. So again, I usually say, don't be mean with information. Be, be generous by passing this information along to other people. Okay. Come here. We could open website together. I know what is needed procedure. Okay, there you go.
Very nice.
Progress,
Very nice.
progress. That's what we want to see. At least people being directed to to do something.
Yeah.
Okay. You say, okay. Inspired success. Happy to be here. God bless this channel. Amen. Thank you so much. Inspired by success. Thank you so much. Keep it. Online writings. The writer should take his or her time to revise what he or she has wrote to avoid submission errors. Exactly.
Very true.
And like there is also like plagiarism and all that stuff. So you got to be careful with, if you're copying something, if you copy, make sure you rephrase it or something.
Don't just copy paste.
Yeah, paraphrase it. You can read something, you can be passing the same information, but in different format or different way.
Yeah.
And that is all what we do. No one is, the first people have already, like formed sentences. What we are doing is paraphrasing and rephrasing. That's what we are doing. So just you got to be smart when it comes to that.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Kevin, you don't entertain errors at all. Yeah, they don't. Even me, I will imagine, I have paid for a project, and then I will expect nothing less than the Excel, like what the the standard, past the standard, Okay, we are all here. Let's be smart. Salaries is not enough to pay our bills. Hand beyond, get your brains busy, make money. Exactly. That is what we're doing. We don't rely on a one paycheck. It's very hard. So you got to look for other ways which you can make yourself a competitive person in the economy sector.
Yes.
Okay, plagiarism, that is a serious offense when it comes to writings. Yeah, they don't. These companies, they don't play, and that's why like they have contracts.
Yeah.
So when someone takes a contract and then the company is in jeopardy if they have a lot of plagiarism. So no one will want to lose a company over just people who don't want to do their work. So that is why they are very strict. So they pay you, but also you are required also to abide by all the rules that they set. So, and I'm very sure before you take any projects, you will read and sign everything, and so that is how it works. Now, um, number four, right? You understand the current writing conventions. What does that mean? We have different conventions or types of writing. You know, you can be writing for a blog, or you can be writing for academic paper. So if it's a academic paper, and then it's different. It's more, like more. What do I say? It's more strict than a blog. So that is why you need to understand the difference. You need to understand the rules. That way, if you know the rules, and then you will not you'll not do something that's wrong, because you already know what like you are supposed. If you're doing a blog, you know what you have to abide by. If you're doing an academic paper, you know what you have to abide by. So
Very true.
just know and understand the writing convention. Be current. Make sure we talked yesterday about keeping in pace with what's going on, because these things they change. Rules, policies, regulation, they change over time and again. So make sure also the update. You will find something that was allowed maybe last week. This week is not allowed. So make sure you are up to date with the policies and everything that governs the writing fraternity. All right. Okay. Also, you need to be able to do a lot of research. As I told you before, all this paperwork or writing will involve a lot of research, because you're not just going in and just write something you are thinking. No, you do research, and then now you come and kind of prove reason why you're thinking, like whatever you are writing is right from what other people wrote. So, and that is why it needs a lot of research, a lot of thinking. Again, also, you need to be able to cite your sources. You need to be able to cite the right format. Otherwise, plagiarism now will be, the thing.
Yes.
So you need to be able to cite. And again, you have to be able. The most important thing, you know, I will be interested if I read something that I want to read it over and over. I don't want to read something and then after like one paragraph, I don't want to read, and I have to read like 6, 7 pages. So you have to catch like your writing skills or your project, should be in a way that when a reader reads, is you grabbing like the reader's attention. They want to read more. They want to read. Like they anticipate what is next. Okay, what is next? I know you guys know what I'm talking about, because I remember even like when we were writing like composition.
Yeah.
There were like composition when the teacher reads, you will be like, wow. But there is that composition when the teacher reads, because I think back in the days they were reading composition like to class, whatever you write.
Yes.
So there is composition which someone will write and you will hear and you will feel to know, okay, what next? Okay, and then after, and that's why most of the things that we were doing like when we were in school is suspense. Those are the best things that that was really like catchy. If you're writing something and then people will want to know, and then that is the thing that you want to create in your reader's mind.
Critical thinking.
They want to know more. Okay, research after research is the key item when freelance. Exactly. Some people are earning a lot by building apps and running online ads. Exactly. That's another thing. I learned of a youth who was earning more than 6 months, 6 million a month. This thing really pays well. Exactly. Yeah, that's another thing about the app development. If you have that capability, if you are blessed with that skill,
go for it.
Don't misuse it, because that is like, because almost everything now is being done through the apps. So guess what, if you know how to do apps development, by all means go to the market, because that is something that is paying very well right now. But as I feel, in short, the content should flow well. Exactly. You should be able to catch the reader's attention. It should be flowing. I want to read more and more and more. I want to read more and more. Okay. Joan, thank you so much. You say hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pop,
As an ICT guys, he should also show us to do with programming. Okay.
mhm. It's an ICT guy. Oh, he's an ICT guy. Should exactly. And we need all these skills. We need them to come on board and share these programs. How to do it. That way, we have people who are here and they are interested in doing, but sometimes they don't have information, they don't have guidance, they don't know where to start. So now when we come here and share, now we know that we have people here with different skills, and we need these people to come and share and also inspire other people and tell other people how to do it. Juan Malo say kione pu rudia atishaka what usifanye ni land UAE. Okay, continuing, right? Number 5. You need to work on improving also your writing skills. Even though you are good, if you might be a good writer, but there is always room for improvement. You cannot say, what, I'm the best of the best, even if you are rated the number 1, in the entire, like, let's say, company, right? You always want to be the best. You don't go to the top and then you sit there, because also other people want to be there. So they are working hard to be there. So if you don't work hard, and then you will find yourself on the bottom. So that is why we are saying, keep learning, keep reading. Like, you need to be able to stay and maintain your performance if you are already at you are at the bar. So you need to be able to maintain your position. You don't need to be, like, to say, or contented with where you are. You need to be always willing and wanting to improve and be a better person than what you are today. And that is how you will maintain your skills. That is how you will remain competitive. Okay. So that is the thing. So so to do that, you have to read extensively, because the more you read, the more knowledge you will get, the more skills, and also easy way to construct the sentence, because you have all these vocabularies with you. Because that is that's the hardest thing. If you're trying to combine word and word and word, it will be really hard for you to have a flowing project. But if you have a lot, you've read extensively, you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the vocabulary, so you have everything with you, which you will be able to use and just write your paper. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. So number 6, you have to decide on a niche, on a writing niche. When I talk about the niche, is what you want to specialize in. For example, you want to write about news, you want to write about sports, you want to write about healthcare, you want to write about food. Like, you need to know yourself and know where you are good at. So that way you can now specialize and really put your work and effort on that. Because if you try now to be doing these, you're doing vlogs, you're doing academic papers, it'll be kind of hard, because one, you will be mixing these, because the way we say before, the way to write like a blog is different from how you write academic papers. So now if you are doing academic paper, and then you get a project with the blog, you want to do the blog, it will be tough, because you are mixing your ideas and also way of writing, and it will mess you up. So I will say, try to know which area you are good at, or you want to specialize it, and just go for there. If you want to say, I'm going vlogs, concentrate on vlogs. even if you are doing different vlogs. And then if you are doing an academic paper, concentrate on academic paper because mostly the writing is the same, the format is the same. So don't just try to mix like things that will make you work extra. Um, Bernard, you say I quitting. No, I quit writing and now focus on architecture and engineering. So young men, reach out. Will show you the right direction when it comes to freelancing. Exactly, and that's why we talked about the power of connection and the power of connection and power of sharing. Information. So how many of you here, like we have been here together, right? We have been here on this channel. Now we are talking about this topic. We just realizing we have people already who've been doing this. So we have the expertise. So sometimes I told you sometimes it takes someone to talk about something for you to think about, oh, maybe that is something I can, I'm interested exactly, or I can try. So that is why we are here again talking about this topic. And then we have people here who have gone through, like the same thing, and now they have the experience which they can help other people also to go through. So that is what we are doing. That is why we are here. So if you are interested, by all means, reach out to Penat and he will guide you on the right direction.
Yes.
Okay, so still talking about how you will improve your writing skill. Make sure you are doing a sentence construction. Work on your sentence construction because that is the most important also part, because you should be able to put information using the simplest or few words as possible. So if you focus and work on your sentence construction, it will make it easy. And then also vocabularies. There's you can use like one word instead of like 3 4 words, right? So that is why when we talk about like vocabularies, and also you should be able to really refer to something and pass information and not confuse with other or something else. So because that can happen, you can be saying something else with your vocabulary while while the other person is interpreting different.
Different.
So you need to be able to read and know most of these vocabularies and get the understandings. Try to avoid those words which have like different meanings, and use the words which will pass as a clear statement across. Okay, so that is what I'm talking about vocabulary, because we all have words that we are using. They can be they can be having a different meaning. So try to use these words that have a clear single understanding across the writing company. All right. So now we did say you if you choosing, for example, like what you want to focus on, you can be like writing, do like business writing, uh, speech writing, video script, uh, also journalism. You can be writing about pets, like babies, comics, healthcare healthcare products, food, or even science. Those are the different areas where you can get a paper to write. So you just have to know where maybe you have a better understanding. If you code in science, and that you may have to concentrate on that. If you are good in like things like journalism, you may have to concentrate on that. If you are good in uh in technical writing, and then by all means. So what we are saying is you need to be able to identify the area you feel comfortable, the area you feel like you can really go and really put your work out in a way that people be able to understand and also like your project. Mutai Evi knows. So Caleb, you say Muta, if he knows programming, he can web development. He can what? Do web development, developing apps. Exactly, yeah. Programming. Yeah. If you're doing like something about computer programming or something, yeah. And then you say you are making notes. Thank you. Ben, why don't you do writing part time? Yeah, you can. But again, I mean, you can do it part time, and then again, as we were saying, if you already have like a job that you're working for certain amount of time, you may not have time to do it because some of these projects, again, we say are time sensitive. They keep out, and then they are like, okay, you have this amount of time to submit this project. So maybe you will not, if you're already working, and then you might not have the time to,
Timeline.
yeah, to work on it. Caleb, you say, Mutai, I want to start writing motivation book. Some tips. Yeah, that's another thing. And I've seen actually like motivation books or clips. They do get a lot
Yes.
of, because those are the things, most of these, and especially if they are short, these are the things that people really want to read because
Yes.
they are getting something. Someone is being encouraged or someone is learning something. So those are the good topics you can actually write about.
Yeah.
Yeah, motivational books. Yeah, you want to
Some topics.
you want to
Yeah. So, like creating a writing portfolio,
Mhm.
as we earlier said, having a portfolio is one of the most important thing you can have on your account, because when your client comes in, that is the first thing they'll check. How is your portfolio set up? How professional is your website
Mhm.
in terms of how, like the simple things, people even check like the branding, the colors, how your the fonts on your website. So you have to take time when you're trying to open your website. You have to take time, make sure you do research,
Mhm.
so that when you set it up, it's up to standard, so that anybody across the board, even if they are overseas, they are back at home, they'll look at it like it's a professional platform and they'll go for it. That's it.
Mhm. Keep going.
uh
Mhm.
Okay, if you don't have professional published clips, write the type of content on your website.
Mhm.
So that sounds like you must have like your bio.
Yeah.
That's like your biography. Somebody will It will be an easier way for somebody to have information on what is going on. So if you are venturing into maybe healthcare, you're working on science, or you are doing projects in terms of journalism, it will make it easier for your clients to give you jobs,
Yeah.
because they will not waste time, and they'll check your ratings, they'll check your portfolio, and that will be easier for them to give you a job and give you the timeline in which they want their job to be completed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly because so about that, like some people or freelancers who have established, like they have done for quite some time. Those people they have already have like a website and they have already have like some published clip. So what does what really means is they will get part of whatever projects they have done, make it into like small clips, and they will now upload in their website. So let's say, for example, if like someone is looking, like to write about something, they can go and check the website and see like what he has write about, and also he can read that small script, and you know they can have some picture about you.
Yes.
And now we were saying, if you don't have that, like you are still new, you are starting, what you can do is just write your bio and put some more emphasis, areas of concentration,
Very
and
true.
things maybe in that specific field that you're concentrating, or that specific area of writing that you are concentrating. That way it makes a difference. And we say this before: if someone has a website, with more decorated, and someone else has something and nothing in, I will go to someone who has at least something
Yes.
than someone who don't have anything.
Yes.
Okay. So once you have that, now you have to be able to market your right. Okay, that is the essential part. You should be marketable. Your project should be marketable. You have to know that you'll be competing against other people, even though you've been given a project. But now when all these projects goes and now they go and market, now your project will be down there. That means like your project is not marketed, you know, and people will be upset. And then second is what? Now you will not be getting projects
Yes.
because like if you submit a project which is low, and then now next time you will not be considered for another project. So that is why we are saying you need to be able to market, make your project competitive. Okay. So also we've talked about like creating a professional website. Make sure you put more emphasis, more stuff. Decorate yourself in that way people will be able to get you when they search. They have like something about you. If you have like a blog, if you
Yes.
have a blog, go ahead and put in there. It can help to your clients to have some like picture about you or about your content. you know and so by when you create, make sure also you are creating like content. Make sure you are consistent. Don't just do a project and then the next time someone is trying to see when was the last time you did project. It's like three
Yes.
4 years ago. Do you think like they will give you what project? I don't think so. So be consistent. Make sure when you are given a project, finish a project. Once you finish the project, and then apply, put in another like application for another project, so that you are always keeping your stuff up to date. um let's see.
Mutai Ben and Kevin, architect is time wanting.
Oh, sorry.
You skipped.
Mhm.
It's time wanting. It's down.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Architect is time wanting. The brain will be overworked and madness might knock. For that one, it depends with what you can do. So choose what you can do, and it will be okay because nothing is hard.
Mhm.
It depends on what you want to do and what effort you are willing to put.
Yeah,
If,
exactly.
if you're willing to put the effort, definitely you can make it work
Mhm.
because people have been doing it. It's possible.
Yeah, and nothing actually, like you need to be able to challenge yourself.
Very true.
Don't just sit for less.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, be always like willing to challenge yourself. Be always be willing to do things that no one else want to do. And that is how you will stand out. That is how you will have more job opportunities, because you'll have more uh, in your pocket than
Yes.
any other else. And that's the reality. If you go to an interview, you find someone else has more stuff to present, then they will be the best candidates to be taken for the job. So be always trying to add something on your resume. Don't just settle for less. So challenge yourself every day. Many have the skills, but how to get that one job connection is the best. Yes, and that is what we are doing. That's why I have realized we have so many skills here, but now we want to connect these skills to go and work and and get the job opportunities that are out there.
Yeah.
So that is what we are doing. Pobsi unaweza tengeneza Android apps with ads. Unaweza kulia huko if you are pro in programming. Yeah, app development's way to go. If you have that skill, by all means, go.
Yeah.
And then
Technology is everything.
exactly, yeah. So alafu Mutai, Bernard, Caleb combined efforts is a success. Shakis, you say following. Thank you so much, Shakis, for joining. I think you already read for that one. All right. Kibe, there is a day I wrote a book of how to make money and and go around in search of money for publishing. And I was told to read my book.
Don't
That's
give up.
that's yeah.
At least you made the effort.
Yeah,
Never give
and
up.
and keep going again.
Yeah,
Keep going again. Keep going again.
It's a good st-
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You will find. Sometimes you find people, maybe they had a bad day, but don't give up. Just keep knocking on that door, and
Very
then
true.
you have that book published.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to learn A1
AI.
or 3D animation. Anyone with leads kindly reach out. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, if you those are the things that are now like where we going. If you can do these things that like the animation, you see like how my people are watching anime, even old people. Like
Yeah.
if it's not only kids, and if you have such an app
Yeah.
running, and you'll be making money.
Yeah.
So you need to have a diverse mind and go and do these things that people don't really even think about or people don't want to do. Yeah, go for it. And
So,
again,
I
if
might
someone
add,
have any link,
mm,
by all means you can link. Yeah.
for
Mhm.
Shaki's on AI.
Mhm.
AI, as far as I know, it's quite simple.
Mhm.
It's an application. It's like a software. If you download it on your computer or your phone, it's like a software which you give it the command.
Mhm.
Maybe you type in something, how to write a project regarding XYZ.
Mhm.
Then it will pop up. It will just start typing.
Wow.
So AI, it's just an app.
Mhm.
It's like a robot. You order, you command,
Uh-huh.
and it gives you the result. So
Wow.
AI is quite simple.
Mhm.
Even in the coming years to come, AI will make so many people unemployed
Mhm.
because it's doing everything. Like it is cutting, what is it called, employment.
Employment,
Like
yeah.
people who are doing customer service.
People being laid off.
Yes, people will be laid off because it's doing so much work with like a task which can be done by 12 people. It does it by itself. So AI, it's just a software. You can check it online, check it on App Store, check it on, for Android. What is it called? Android. It's Play Store.
Blessed.
Yeah, you
Google.
can download it.
Yeah.
But most of the AI applications which I know, which are on the App Store and which are on the Play Store, most of them you have to pay for them.
Mhm.
They don't come free. But if you have a project and you're working on something, and it will make your work easier if you have the software,
Mhm.
I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Because so many people in the tech world, people who are doing marketing, people who are doing photography,
Mhm.
it gives you ideas.
Yeah.
It's like a cheat code.
Mhm.
Yep. So I just download it, maybe pay for the services, you subscribe,
Yeah.
then you can use it.
Mhm.
It's quite easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and again, you said something about so now with technology, guys, and that's why you got to see where the world is going, right? Now we are going or heading to an era where most of the work will be done by robots and robots and also technology is taking
Technology is
over.
taking over. Yeah.
So you need to also see and see, make sure you are doing something that at least will make you stay in the job.
Mhm.
Because when that happens, there is no mercy. I've seen like
Yeah.
people being late. An example, like I remember when they introduced the machines that were harvesting tea, like a Richo tea factory,
Yes.
right? You see how people were laid off. So
Mhm.
that is where the world is going. So you need to adapt, and you
Yes.
need also to see and predict
Yeah.
the future.
Very true.
It's hard. I mean, like it's hard. Sounds like some of you will say, "What are you saying?" But no, try to predict. Okay, we are going because okay, a good example. Like for me, growing up, right? One thing like from my neighborhood, I saw I was like, it will reach a time where we'll not be having land, right? Because population is increasing, the land is never increasing. The mortality rate and the birth rate is not the same. So birth rate is high, mortality rate is low, right? That means we'll have more people. So, and that is something like I kind of looked at and think about, like around 2000. Yeah, but you see, like exactly that is the reality right now. When you check in where you are living, you see like that the land has really shrunk. You will find people who had like 20, 30 acres. It's been split because the population is growing so fast. So, and that is now the mindset that we should be having, all of us. You need to be able to be thinking maybe 5, 10 years, in advance, so that you will not be caught off guard.
Yes.
And then when I talk about technology taking over, I know I went to one of the restaurants here, and like now robots are serving. I know one guy also. I think he made a video. Hugo US. He made a video about robot serving. But I've witnessed, like right here, like it's like 5 minutes from here. So technology,
Also it's like the Amazon stores. The Amazon stores, they don't have cashiers. They don't have people to check the lines. You just come in, you scan your card, you self-service yourself, you check in the products, you pay. There's nobody in the store. Just machines. So what does that say? Maybe in 5-6 years to come, there'll be no cashiers.
Exactly.
There'll be no. So it's
employment.
Technology. You cannot fight technology. You cannot fight, and it's cutting costs. So people are going for it.
So you just have to be able to adapt and be able to
work with it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we were saying. You say then you say that hard response, but soldier on, man, never stop. Exactly. I think he's telling him, don't stop. Always go again. Go again. Go again. Go until they are tired, and they will. Sometimes people are like that. You go, you need help. They don't want to help you, but you go, you bother them until they like let the help him, so that he will not come bothering us. Sometimes it has to happen like that. So you got to be stubborn sometimes when you are looking for something.
Yes.
Yeah. Like we had to go beyond Thanksfield and Evans. Yeah, we need to be thinking and also pushing ourselves beyond where we are now. You got to like challenge your limits. Challenge your limits. But also Celine was asking about online writing. Yeah, I think Celine is here, or I haven't seen him today. But I'll make sure this information also reach him. That way he will benefit, and he can be one of the people who might be interested. Fal, I know the lead will show him apewe kasi moja atoroke. At sijaelewa hiyo.
Someone was asking about online writing. Niko na AI kwa Snapchat huwa namuuliza ameshindaje.
Yeah, people are using it.
But use it productively. It can help you earn a living.
Okay, Kion Shakis, every time nikitype China yako huwa inaniletea Shakahola. Okay, Muta AI is in official intelligence.
AI is an artificial intelligence. Oh, that is the meaning.
The meaning of
AI is like an acronym. That's true. That's artificial intelligence.
And then Scofield Lomonde, I finished my Form 4 and started online writing. It has enabled me to earn my living without too much struggle. I've learned a lot through this platform. Guys, I'm telling you, these things like we are talking here, they are, there are things that are happening, and sometimes and other people don't know. And that's why we're coming here to share. We find people who are already having experience, which can help other people and link. That's why we're talking about connection. Now we have what? We have Bernard. Now we have Scottfield. Those people who are interested in or in writing. Link up with them, let them show you guys ways to create and go about all these. It makes a difference. Scott Field has just say no struggle, no struggle. So what else are we talking about? We've been talking about um we don't have job opportunities, right? And that is why I say this channel we are talking about ways in which either we create job opportunities ourselves or ways in which we can link up with job opportunities through connection and information sharing. And that is what is happening. So if you are interested, link up with these people who have the skills and let them help you. Maybe that is your dream. Maybe that is where you have, like your future lies. So, and I always say, guys, take this information, make sure you put it to work. When you just, get information and you don't apply, it's useless. But when you get information and apply, it makes a difference. And you will help other people. And at the end of the day, we will help each other. So let us utilize this information. Let us utilize one another. If we have a skill and you feel like also you want to benefit from that skill, by all means, share, reach out to that person, ask them how did they do or how they are doing. And also, if there is any job opportunity or if there is anything that you feel like it will help someone else, please link them up. Link them up. Alafu kusema nifunze ni kuandika basi. I think your AI intelligence. Okay, Bernard, today's topic is leads and opening to our minds here. We have money with our phones and computers. Let's make use of it. Exactly. Everything that you have, make sure like if you can make something out of it, by all means, make it. You can use your phone to make money. You can use your laptop to make money. Instead of just using your laptop to watch maybe videos, you can use your phone, your laptop to make money. Thank you so much, Ben. That is really very true. Today's okay. You say thanks, Shakish. You say thanks a lot. Thanks, host and co-host. We look for the AI app on my Android. There you go. All right, Nicholas and Schofield, welcome. This was your topics. Thank you so much, Ben Mutai. Thank you so much. And if you miss anything, guys, we've been talking about this like step by step and foundation. We haven't even finished. We are almost finishing. But I just want to make sure I'm not overlooking your comments because we are here to discuss. So you guys are discussing this topic through comments, right? And then we are here, also making sure we are not missing any information. So we are educating one another. And everyone here is important. Shakis, Keon Masema, niko na yeye kwa Snapchat, huwa namuuliza ameshindaje. Sela, just type sharp red in and out 10 keys. You will be safe to go. All right, let me see. Okay. Hello everyone. Aki Melet. Melet Donafika home to work. It's okay, public money. At least you have you are here now and you can always go back and watch the whole video. So huyo AI namuuliza kuandika hiyo online writing ama kwa specific kuwa nashika kila kitu. So it's like a sentence, right?
Yeah, you must have a topic.
Yeah.
Like how to write a project regarding what you mean,
whatever.
Like dietary, like or working out.
Yeah.
Working out schedule.
Yeah.
You can type that and it will bring all the information
that you need.
So you just pick and select what is of benefit to you. It's just as simple as that.
Exactly. Let's be innovative, guys. Sleeping belong to the lazy. Wake up, toil, find what is be done inside behind your computers and phone. Just internet needed Exactly. Yes, utilize what we have within ourselves. Whatever is available, you start from there and then make those small baby and baby step
Steps.
progress. Use what you have. And I think that's one of the problems sometimes, right? People have things, but they don't want to use that. Someone will say, okay, now you say online writing. I need a computer, and he has a laptop. What we said is what? A computer or a laptop that has the programs. And most of these programs you can download.
Yes.
So don't go for something expensive when you can use what you have. And when you are starting something, use what you have to build on. Now, when you have established, you can now go another step. That is how we work, step by step.
Yeah.
Scottfield, that's great. How do I reach out to you? We connect. Connect. Okay. Now, guys, where were we? Okay, so we were marketing. Right? Marketing your job. So on the web, some of the things that you will include, right? That will kind of tell the client who are you, what services do you offer, how you are qualified to help them, right? To help the company. Now it goes back to what we talked or we discussed sometime. When you go to the interview company, that's exactly what's talking here. So when you tell them like what you will, benefit the company, not yourself, what you will benefit the company. That is exactly telling them what are your qualifications, right? Make sure also you have like right examples. We say if you don't have those published clips which you can put your portfolio, just have something, write something like a sample, like a sample of your project that you've done. You can just like just a part of it and just put in there. And lastly, make sure now you have the contact information where your clients or the company will be able to communicate with you. So those are the things that you have to have. Make sure you have, because you will be in communication, right? And now, what are some of the things that you can monitor your projects, right? One, you can use social media, right? Like for now, most of the advertisements that are going viral are in social media, right? Everyone here is in social media, so that's the best and the fastest way to communicate or market your
Product.
product or project, right? So social media. Second, network business sites. So like there'll be sites specifically where you can put your project to market. So those are the two things that you can use: the network business sites and social media. Okay. Now we almost done, guys. We are almost done. So we already went through steps that you really have to go through when for you to be successful in this in this journey of freelance, right? Now you have to be able to find jobs online, okay? Because most of these jobs are online. No one will walk to you and say, "Hey, man, you know what? I want to write a paper," right? No, they will. So it's like a chain. Someone which is a client will post or will send a request that he needs a project or she needs a project on this and this topic, right? Now there is the middleman, and then you are here, and they have the client here. So when they post now, the middleman, which is the company now, will be looking for you now and looking, for your applications that you submit. And that's why I was saying you have to submit application for you to get this online. Some people, maybe you will be lucky. Someone can connect you through friends, right?
True.
So, but sometimes I will say work with an agent that is registered and so and like a company. You don't want to work on one with the client because there will be those you are like bypassing uh those regulation, and also you don't have the contract, right? So if anything happens, you will not be paid. Who are you going to complain to? So I know it happens, right? Like it happens. Someone, a friend, maybe a friend here can recommend, maybe someone knows someone is doing a project, is looking for someone to do a project. And like there'll be that connection. But the thing is, to be on safe side, work with companies which are they have the rules, they have the contracts and regulation. Just in case if you don't agree or if you're not getting paid, at least you'll have a way to claim your money. Okay, so you should be able to find this job. So in places, right, not everywhere, but in places they have the boards, like the board listing. So where if you're working in a building, for example, they have always like the job boards where they will like put like whatever jobs that are available. But that is not in everywhere, right? So I will say that is one of the things. So if you are working in a certain place, company, maybe that is one place you can go and see if there is any listings of online or freelance jobs. But again, also social media, there will be links that they are sending advertising. And as we were saying, that is how you will market. Right? You see how they are marketing. So now these people who are giving out projects also, they can be marketing their projects the same way your project will be marketed. So you can find some links. And again, if you find a link, please verify the truth about the link. Don't just go clicking any link that is offering online jobs, right? You just have to verify and make sure it's legit. Check for their credentials, check for their location and stuff like that. Make sure you verify.
Very true.
Okay. Another also is a business network site. I think that is the best. I will say if you are looking for online or freelance job, visit a business network, right? That is, at least that one is secure. So those are the ways in which you can find these jobs
Yep.
online. Because I have had people who have been telling me, hey, I am this and this and this. Can you look for friends who want, like, they have projects and they want. It's hard. One is like, I'm not even in school anymore, right? I sometimes go to these short courses, right? But it's really hard. Some people, they will think like you don't want to help them.
Yes.
But you don't know, like here, it's really hard even like to communicate with other people. People are so busy. So when you tell me, it's really, like it's inconvenient. And that's why I'm saying the easiest way is to follow that and find those jobs online, those companies that are doing it. It's easy for you. You start communication and you should be able to, like to get rolling. But if you ask me, it will be really difficult. You are inconveniencing me. But I will not mind doing, but it's inconvenience. Okay. So, okay, some of those maybe companies, right? We have the Upwork, we have the Flex Job, we have the Media Bistro, Behance, iWriter, and Fiverr. You want me to repeat? All this information also you can really
These the remote tasks.
and also Remotax. Okay, so Remotax, Upwork, Flex Job, Media Bistro, Behance, iWriter, and Fiverr. So if you are looking for some of those are some of the companies that they are hiring the freelance. Okay, so make sure you just also go and do your due diligence. Again, make sure you check the credibility of the company, the source, and everything else before you commit and start clicking links, start paying fees of things that you don't have the credibility. Just make sure you check and do your due diligence. Okay. So, what are the takeaways from today's topic? Right. If you want to go and do the to be a freelance, you have to research on companies before submitting your job application. Okay. So, do research. Always research. I think we've been talking about research, and I told you for everything that you're doing, do some research. Do some research, even if it's simple, but do some kind of research. Some of the research or some of the things that you will be looking at will be, for example, you know, uh, how are they rated? We talked about it before. You need to check the ratings, the rating of the company. You don't want to choose something which is like 1.5 or 2.5 or 3, because most of these good rated companies will be something like 8 or 5 star or a 4.8, at least 4.5 and above.
That's good.
That is where you should be looking at. Another thing also, you also check their content, because I'm very sure these companies, they have those blogs, those clips, which they have published about the projects that they have done. So go do more research, check, click on all those tabs in the website. Click the tabs, read something about, read their like requirements, payment terms, read everything, so that when you start working, you already have an understanding of the company that you are working in. Don't just rush, because again, I told you, right? We have pseudo companies. We have pseudo companies, and you will find most of these pseudo companies, they'll have high paying rate. So if you don't if you're not careful, then you can be a victim, because like already you're doing application and submitting and all that, before you know, they have your information, and your bank information will be compromised. So before you do anything, read about that company, get information, open the tabs, open those tabs, read about it, read. When was it established? What have they done since it was established? Things like that. You know, their website. You know, so also writing requirements, because for every company there's like the writing requirements that you have to abide by. So you need to have all this understanding before you actually go and start just writing or taking a project from a company you don't know. Okay, so to summarize, you need to have good writing skills. You have to have a strong research skills. Those are the two which are really critical, and also grammatical knowledge. And above all, you should be someone who values time management, because we've seen, you already have testimonies from the comment section that if you fail to meet the timeline, and then your account will be taken. So just make sure you have an understanding, and as we said yesterday, be someone who want to learn every day. When you read something, make sure you are learning something from it. Make sure you are learning something from it. So we have like 15 minutes. We want to go through these. You want to say something also?
I've seen a comment which looks good.
Let's
It's
see. Where were we? When was the last comment?
I think that's great.
Nicholas. Okay. Type. Okay. I think we were. Okay.
We read that from AI.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we read that. So, guys, we just want to go through the comments, and we will be ending in the next 15
This
minutes.
Mutai Bernard, this freelancing pays really good. I know of folks paying their bills
Hmm.
with online writing. Tuchangamke, guys. That's a
Yeah,
good advice. That sounds
exactly.
so good. Yeah.
Let us not say we don't have employment.
Hmm.
Less this is this will be, like it's like self-employment. You will
That's
be
true.
working from home.
Hmm. Remote.
You
Mm.
don't really have to go anywhere. You don't use any gas. So
Mhm.
it's really this something which,
You
if it's
just
me, I will
invest in on a good computer
computer,
and
internet,
internet,
and
software applications.
mhm,
That's what you have to invest on.
exactly.
Hmm.
And you can be really like relaxing at home, and
Yes.
just walking from
Hmm.
home. You don't have to incur like fare
Extra costs.
or fuel.
Hmm.
Yeah, lunch you will be, you can make food at your home.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
still be working.
exactly.
Hmm.
So guys, let's take this seriously, right?
Mutai Bernard Evans says we have to use different phone numbers connected with your projects only. Yes.
Hmm.
For me, that's what I normally recommend
Yeah,
because that is your business or that is your office.
yeah,
So you
exactly.
cannot mix your job with your
With your
personal number.
affairs too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So in terms when you receive a notification, when it's on that number or on that email address, it immediately clicks on your mind that
it's
that
job.
is a job.
It's not your friend like
Yeah.
texting say,
Yeah.
hey,
Hmm.
yeah, maybe it was just
Somebody else.
your homeboy.
Yeah, trying to communicate.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
it's
make
highly
sure you
recommended.
invest in a
Mhm.
separate phone,
Mhm.
which you will be using purposely for
Mm.
your
Your job.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
What else? Mutai Bernard, like you have to
Be
online
online.
and
Yeah.
24/7 to receive the informations as in projects on offers. That's quite true.
Yeah.
So that you don't miss any job offer which comes your way.
Hmm.
You have to be always connected and always on touch.
And like now with like time difference and all that, yes.
Hmm. That's
And
true.
he had said before, sometimes you wake up like 3 a.m.
Hmm.
to
To
submit a
submit
project,
project.
because
Yeah.
of, you will be getting projects from all over the world. So
Yes.
you never know, like you will be working, other people will be their daytime, that's why they'll be reaching it, like you, to
Hmm.
discuss how far you've gone with the project, and then
That's
maybe you
true.
will be sleeping. So
Hmm.
all this, it comes with sacrifice and flexibility, you
Very
know
true. Very
so you
true.
just have to be aware and get ready, because as everything else, there'll be challenges.
Hmm.
But again, these are challenges that you can overcome. These
Hmm.
are things that you can work around. So that is what we are saying. Ngayon, kwani you are paying, I, okay, mimi join si Chui Tech Global, my friend. Kongwa. Yeah, that's I mean, like, I'm sorry, but that's why we were saying, make sure you do your research about
Yes.
everything before you really, especially anything that has to do with online. Make sure you do your diligence until you really confirm that that's legit before you continue with your application. So things like that happen. Again, it's learning, right? Because now we know not everything that is being advertised online
It's true.
is legit. That's why we need to do our due diligence and just make sure we are not falling victims of online fraud.
It's true.
Yeah. Shaki sijui ilikuwa ya kujoin na kupae stars
Stars.
na kupae sijui nini.
So.
Yeah, it happens.
Mhm.
It happens. I'm very sure one time you or me or someone else has, suffered some kind
Mhm.
of loss, and some of these things will be, a learning. It's a
Correct.
learning curve,
Yeah.
and also it will be again time also when you are talking or telling someone about, you'll be like, hey, P1, this can happen. So make sure when you are, you are researching or you are looking for an online job, be careful with this and this and this and this, so that you don't leave your friend to just come and go through the same road like, oh, si hata mi nilienda through, wacha hata wewe ukuje upitie. Yeah. So yeah, let's just be nice and share this information with all of us, with our friends, so that they're not going to be also victims.
Yeah.
Is that it? All right, guys. So we have 10 minutes. What are the questions, guys?
Maybe you can repeat the website just in case somebody missed it.
If the companies that are offering this freelance job, again, it's Upwork, Flex Job, Media, Bistro, Behance, iWriter, and Fiverr. And Fiverr is Firerr. Okay.
Also, Remo Tasks.
And Remotask, and Remotask. Make sure you check, and also you can Google. What are some of the companies that are offering freelance jobs? Okay, yeah. Bernard Muda is saying, guys, ask questions. We might not get another time to talk about this. That's true. Any questions that you want to ask, because you see we already have 2 people here who have the knowledge about this topic. So why can we utilize this opportunity while we are here to make sure we get all the information? And also, if you feel like you missed something, you can ask. Or if you feel like you need clarification about something that we were talking about today, this is the time for you to ask. That way we can clarify, because I know sometimes when we are talking, and then sometimes network becomes a problem, or like things like that. So if you feel like you missed something from what we talked about, this is the time to ask. Because yes, as Bernard said, maybe we'll not get another opportunity to discuss this topic, because I told you yesterday, we will start bringing these topics like these. That way we have all this information. Yeah. Yes, Bernard Mura, you say Remotask is up and overtaking many online jobs. It's hot cake in the market, but it requires a lot of verification. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's worth trying, and I think the reason why it requires verification, right, is because of the things that are happening. Also, we have pseudo people too, right? So as far as we are talking about us, like being scammed, also people who are also sending out this project can be scammed, because people can create pseudo accounts for like not client, or they can act as what we call freelancers.
Yes.
Yeah, they can create pseudo freelance account. So that's why, like, you have to undergo a lot of those verification. It's a good habit. It's a good habit. Because everyone has to protect themselves.
True.
Yeah.
And the information.
Exactly. Yeah. It is. They have to. They have to. Yeah. And I think probably most of the things that you can have a lot of writings about, probably like is health products,
Health
anything to
products.
do with like finance,
Mhm.
things of that nature. Those are the things that probably you will be having more
Ideas.
ideas and also probably opportunities, because there is always something to write about health.
Yeah.
There's always something about to write finance. IT.
Yes.
Like things that are constantly changing. Those are the niches that you will be always and constantly writing. So Amos, you say, can someone explain to me about yellow cap? So what is it? What is yellow cat? Is that maybe another? I don't. I'm not sure, but it feels like I know, like yellow card. I'll have to look into that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Heard
I
about
haven't heard about yellow card. Yeah, yeah. Almost you need to connect with Scofield or Monday. He knows Mambo. Yeah, online writing now also connect you with someone maybe nice but a job. Yeah. So we have people. Even Bernard, he has already done Scott and I think there is someone else I'm forgetting the name. Would I? You say Frostas is all over. Phil and Evans, let's do more research on Remostat, please.
Yes.
Okay, we can do. I think someone wrote up about that last time, and I wrote it and I forgot. It was Remostat and Sachiko.
Oh.
No, was it a 68 Delta is Sachiko.
No, surgical tech.
Sachiko Tech. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was. But I think the term they were using is preoperative something tech, which is later when I did research is surgical tech.
Surgical tech.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are the two things I think someone was asked. I think with surgical tech they were asking about if you can come to states or if you will do that. I know for nursing,
Nursing, yeah, you can.
yeah, any type of nursing you
Mhm.
can, any type, so long as you have nurse, you've worked at least 1 year, then there are agencies that can
Bring you in.
bring over. So those are the ones I know. But yeah, Remo does. Yeah, we will do more in that,
Research.
and we'll bring you guys, or we can make a
More
video about
yeah.
that. Um, Caleb, Piloto and B, see you next week. Thank you so much, Caleb, for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Alafu kusikia you say nategea hiyo connection sana. Yeah, make sure you connect with those people who have already done the freelance. Okay, Shakis, you say following. Thank you so much. Amos, yellow card is something like cryptocurrency. Okay, yeah, we'll have to do research about that. I know there's a lot going on with cryptocurrency.
Crypto and
Yeah.
stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go.
Yellow card. Let me check it out.
And then, bye guys, my phone is low. Thank you so much, Keon. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for staying and tuning in. Yeah, guys, we are almost ending. We are almost ending. Any question? Last questions. Let me see. Last questions before we end. I think once you own an account with Remotask, uh, you say, I think once you own an account with Remotask, there you go. Earning after earning, so long as you work as by the guidelines. Yes, so
Very true.
you got to abide everything that if you are in the sector, every work, be it online or like your normal job, there are like procedures, policies, and guidelines that are being put in place to safeguard everyone's privacy, everyone's health, and so you just have to follow. Make sure you abide by those regulations, and you will never go wrong. Paikyon, thank you. Koske feel, pero operative theater technology is simply surgical nurse. Exactly, yeah.
Mhm,
That's what I'm. So they call it here surgical nurse or surgical tech.
mhm,
Actually, yeah, surgical tech. That's why I was looking. I was like, what's that?
mhm.
Yeah, operative theater technology is surgical tech. Yeah, that's a good one here. That's a good one. That's a nice, good feel. Bernard, you say cryptocurrency is also good, but wall coins was somehow serious scam. Yeah, we say, in everything that's happening, especially with online, just have to be careful. There is some good and there is some bad. So you just have to know what you consume or what you put out,
Yeah.
because part of it has consequences. Shakir file need to something online writing too. Will hit you, will hit your inbox for connection. Okay, yeah. Make sure you guys connect. Make sure you guys connect. Tracy Kiki, you say bye or hi. Thank you so much. Joan Malo, thank you so much. Guys, all right. It's already 2 hours. I don't want to keep you guys again late. I'll be trying to go, 2 hours. Sometimes probably will bring down to 1 hour. But again, depending on the topic, I'm very sure this has been really interesting. I see people are, they have interest in doing it. So I'm very sure we have covered like the basic. And if you follow and if you miss anything, you can go and watch the whole video and you will get all information that you need. And I think this is a nice, can be even a nice side hustle if you have time, so you can make more money. We are all about, maybe ways of getting on, improving ourselves, to say, because the economy is sometimes crazy. So you need to just know ways in which you can maybe earn and sustain yourself. So this is one thing that, you can do. Like for example, if you are good and interested, and let's say, you really want to venture into this, by all means, give a try. Give a try. But again, it has been our pleasure to again host you guys today in our life, and we don't take for granted your time, your resources, because you are using bundles, and bundles, you have to pay. But again, as we say, we are here to impact ourselves with knowledge. We are here to connect and also share ideas. We share information that will benefit us, and it will make us better people. So, guys, until again next week, we will see you guys. But let me give Evans to say something before we end this live. But I really enjoyed talking and sharing with you guys. I've learned a lot through the comment section, and it's been an interactive session, a very, very productive session.
Wow,
Evans.
that is nice.
Mhm.
Thanks for the invite. It has been
Anytime.
a very, very good
Mhm.
talk. I've
Yeah.
learned a lot. I've taken my notes. I was always typing when I hear some new information. I was typing on my phone,
Yeah.
saving on my notes.
Mhm.
So it has been a very, very good conversation. I hope we
Yeah.
learn from this
Mhm.
and we be proactive
Yes.
so that we take this information and put it into good use.
Yeah.
I think that's it. The other thing I want to wish everyone a good week, be blessed, and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, thank you so much for coming yesterday, today, and
Appreciate you.
I'm very sure people will. And the other day, yeah, we've been really live, good. Yeah, so I'm very sure like people will, remind this conversation,
Yeah.
and it's our prayer that this information will open ways to other people and get connected to their opportunities. So I want to really thank you for taking your time. I know you could be doing other things, but you see it was, nice to come and pass this information and share this knowledge with everyone here. So once again, and always you are welcome. And any other day, you know, we are going live.
Appreciate you.
So thank you. So again, guys, may I here wish you God blessings as you start your week. May you be all covered with the precious blood of Jesus. That way, we will see you guys again come next weekend. And those which is right now nighttime, I want to wish you a good night. And those which is day, I wish you a good day. And I want to wish each and every one of us a blessed time and a prosperous time. May God bless you. See you next time. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye. All right. And